Welcome to the Macros for Life podcast, where we talk all things macros, business, and marriage. We're your hosts, Eve and Randall Guzman. Visit our website at www.gtransformationacademy.com, where you can download our free How to Track Macros guide. This guide has helped over 15,000 people start their macro tracking journey.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. If you are hearing this today, we can officially tell you guys that Macro Mentorship, the October 2023 round is now open. This is technically our 14th cohort. We have had 12 small group cohorts, and then we've had 2 intensives, which we've done over a weekend's time, bringing this to our 14th launch in 5 years, and we have now hit 1,000 plus macro coaches as of this year. So this is something I am super excited about. And I wanted to share a lot of the wins that I've been looking at over the past couple of weeks from our existing clients, and how macro mentorship is probably the certification that you didn't know you needed, meaning that the macronutrition coaching certification is so different that you're probably missing out on the thing that will probably get you to where you really want to be in your coaching business. So let's start off a little bit of a story time. When I started tracking macros, everybody thought it was like a diet. They thought it was a fad. They thought it was like something new and gimmicky, just like South Beach diet. They thought low carb. Like when I said I'm counting protein, carbs, and fats, they thought that meant that everything was probably low carb, not knowing that macro tracking can be used for all goals: fat loss, overall health, body recomposition, building muscle, maintenance, surplus, like all the things. But there was a bunch of naysayers in the beginning. There was very little education on being a macro coach. Setting them, yes, that's probably one of the easiest parts. And even inside Macro Mentorship, we offer different insights to really create a custom coaching experience and focusing on individualized macros for clients. But a lot of the information out there almost led coaches to believe that macros were like a crock pot, like you set them and forget them. And that's absolutely not true. And as much as I was in the headspace of wanting to help other coaches because I had my own personal journey, I had started coaching clients using a meal plan, calorie-based approach. When I started my coaching in 2014, I was nervous to help clients with macro tracking, because I thought, what if after the first week of setting them, which was the easy part, what do I do at week 3? What do I do at week 5? What do I do at week 7? There wasn't a certification for this, obviously. There wasn't a lot of studies outside of the thousands of studies that are tied to things like exercise science, caloric restriction, muscle building, dietary guidelines when it came to protein, carbs, and fats, but like adjusting macros when your clients hit plateaus, carb cycling. What if the carb cycle is not working for them anymore? How to know when to get more aggressive in the cut, how to know when your client needs to jump ship on a cut. Those were all of the what ifs that I had in my mind. And I'm like, what if I make a mistake? It was the thing that was keeping me from getting rid of meal plans, which now I hold the flag for saying burn the meal plans. I am the burn the meal plan girl now. But I was like holding on to these meal plans as a crutch. And if the clients didn't want to eat the food anymore in the meal plans, like no big deal. If they got bored, like no big deal. I was just giving them a plan of what to eat based on the calorie goal that they needed. But like doing macros for a client was almost like doing heart surgery on somebody. It was like, okay, I've got them open, I'm all the way in. Like, what do I do now to make sure that we can pull through to the finish line? I didn't know how to truly manipulate macros for other people. I knew what I had learned in like very small courses And then from a lot of collaboration from other mentors and things that helped me. And I was struggling all the way through, and I almost gave up and went back to the meal plans. And I said, you know what? The only way around this is through it. And so I spent nearly 3 years experimenting with macro adjustments, different types of carb and calorie cycles with my clients, which have now become proprietary formulas that have been oh so successful with so many clients. But I paired my education in medical laboratory science, my personal experience and journey to lose 150 pounds, also had been a competitor, 3 years of hands-on coaching experience in a multi-six-figure coaching business, and lots of courses, lots of certs, in hours, and I mean thousands of hours doing the research that a lot of people don't like to do, and put everything together in the macronutrition coaching certification. So it was obviously the thing that I needed when I was struggling. I wanted to hold tight to these meal plans. I was nervous. Okay, I got them started, but what happens next? What if Susie gets stuck? What if Tiffany, I find out like later on she's got like issues with fertility, and like what's the plan for that? Or what if I find out with Janet that she has hypothyroidism? Like those were the things that were keeping me from really becoming a 100% exclusive macro coach. And I luckily did it afraid so that I could create all of these coaching tools and resources. We have over 90 protocols and guides for business development, all within Macro Mentorship. But the most important piece, even though I created the cert that I really needed, that people have been looking for years, the mentorship ended up being one of the most important pieces. And so with the mentorship piece, it was also something I lacked. I did a bunch of certifications from places like ACE, NASM, and ISAA, very high reputable organizations. Some of those organizations we have been approved providers for almost 4 years now, but I would buy certifications and do them solo. They would be like book and paper, submit your exam online. Once they got more advanced, I was doing some courses in like 2016, 2017, where I could actually log in, watch the videos, but I was doing it by myself. I was literally consuming the information to pass. That's literally what I was doing. I was consuming the information, almost spitting it back out like a robot in an effort to pass, to then be credentialed and be certified to be whatever that certification was. But the truth is, at the end of it, I realized like how lonely that process was, how I still had questions. I didn't know how it was going to apply to my business. I didn't really know all the business systems and all of the structure. And I didn't have anyone to ask my clients about after the fact. And so I literally passed and I felt unqualified, which led to a lot of imposter syndrome. And it left me also longing to be around or in communication with other entrepreneurs that get this type of way of life, this way of living, having so much passion in your work. Your work may be steps away from where you lay your head at night, steps away from where you may be cooking meals for your family or yourself every single night. And none of that was happening when I was doing these certs by myself. So I was figuring out macros all by myself. I was getting these specialty certifications all by myself. And once I entered into business coaching and I got into small mastermind containers with other people, I was like, this is brilliant. I'm getting to bounce ideas off of other people. I'm not feeling alone. We're crying. We are celebrating. We're doing all of these things together. I'm asking my business coach, what do you think of this? And And then I'm planning out things, and my business coach is like, let's do this, let's subtract that. How do you feel about that? And like my business coaches throughout the past 6 years of my career were providing a lot of mentorship directly from them. And I was also masterminding, getting community support and mentorship for my peers. And I was like, hey, what the hey? Like, this is the thing that people need. They want a specialty certification in macro nutrition coaching. They want to know all the ins and all of the outs. They want to be able to do things like set macros, adjust macros, get clients through plateaus, diet breaks, reverse diet, carb cycling, take them from very low calorie diets, meal plan based, non-trackers to become people that actually track, helping clients with all types of levels of expertise when it comes to macro tracking, helping clients that have autoimmune disorders, creating postnatal programs for clients, when to do them, how to do it, and then just even things that happen in our community, like talking about things like IBS and Crohn's disease, and the new wave of weight loss drugs. Like, those are all the things that are being covered in that cert, plus the community, plus the support, where you're getting both business group coaching and nutrition mentorship. Like, that was the key thing that I needed, which made it take so much longer for me to become successful. So now I am able, with our macro mentorship team, we're able to get clients in 4 months what it took me to do 2 years by myself. And so when we went through the marketing of this program, after it got really popular after 2021, and we were almost 3 years in, I was like, so how should we sell this thing? Like, one, I knew that it was something that didn't exist out there, but I was like, what should we actually be focusing on as the outcome? And I will tell you this, that macro mentorship is not a program or a certification that we are claiming that you're going to make tons of money and get hella clients. That is not exactly what we're claiming. And that was something I honestly, as the creator of this certification, wanted to claim, because everybody's landing pages and everybody's websites say things like make more money, get more clients. And that is like a byproduct of what does happen in macro mentorship. But I realized, especially after looking at these testimonies the past couple of years and the ones from our June group that is graduating, where we had our largest enrollment ever, our biggest launch single day on day one, I was looking at all of these testimonies, and I've been confirmed since 2021 that people are signing up for confidence. And so in 2021, we switched our marketing efforts to talk about why macro mentorship was created, thus the short story time that you guys just heard. But we also started talking about the outcomes that people were telling us on their client surveys of how every single thing went. And I was shocked. Everybody was just talking about confidence. Like, their biggest outcome was confidence, whether they were brand new to business, whether they were 2 years in business. We've had coaches do macro mentorship that have been at 10, 15, 17, and 20 years in their business. And so it is a program that has helped clients at any stage of their coaching career by providing them with a science-based approach to coaching, but all of the mentorship that they need. And I was like, can we talk about the confidence? Is the confidence the thing that's going to sell? And I was like, you know what? That's exactly the reason I almost went back to those damn meal plans. I almost went back to meal plans because I did not have enough confidence to see everything through with macro coaching, and I was holding on to them like a clutch. So I would love to share with you some of the feedback that we got from our clients in like the past 3 to 4 graduating classes, and all of it really just came down to confidence. So one person says, my business would be nothing if it weren't for this program. Best investment ever. The content quality was incredible. This mentorship was everything I needed at the perfect time. I'm so thankful for Eve and her coaches. I would be on the struggle bus so bad with y'all. Thank you for instilling confidence in me, especially when I had major imposter syndrome. Nuts, you guys. I am obsessed with this program, and Eve's personality and drive is infectious. I wish I could just stick her in my back pocket. I can't say enough good things about the entire program or people as a whole. I haven't started coaching yet. I'm trying to get back to working and gaining confidence to put myself out there, which I achieved through Macro Mentorship. It was well worth the investment. Since getting certified, I have increased my monthly rate twice. Let's see what else we got here. I have so many other certifications, and no other courses gave me this much clarity and confidence. I honestly wouldn't be anywhere I am without your help and guidance. This program changed my life. I needed to get over the imposter syndrome. That is what has helped me back. I wanted to learn everything all at once. I love it so much. Such a great program. Thankful to have you all as a resource, my cheerleaders and mentors. Macro Mentorship has been the best program to help me get a bit more business savvy and confident in my coaching. One last one. I'm so thankful for this program. This is something I've wanted to do for a while. I lacked the confidence. Eve encouraged me to tell my story, transition. She told me I would get the confidence I needed through this program, and she is 100% correct. I am meeting with my financial planner to talk all things retirement and stuff as I change the course we initially set up from being so successful in this program. That's the confidence, you guys. That was the confidence that I was actually afraid to use as a selling point, because everybody was talking about money and attracting clients. But if you really think about it, it all works as a cycle. You have to be confident enough about your coaching to talk about your coaching, to actually attract the clients, to get the clients, to sign the clients. And then you've got to coach the clients to a result or a successful transformation. Those clients then stay. You've got client retention. They're talking about you. They're referring you. They're giving you awesome testimonies like the ones that you guys heard. And then those bring in more clients. If a program is claiming, yes, it's going to help you bring more clients in, what are you going to do when you get them? We don't want you guys to be like one-hit wonders when it comes to coaching, where you sign a client for a month, a one-time group program, a one-time challenge or workshop or 3-month coaching program, and then they're done. Like, we are looking to help you guys create client retention that averages from 9 months to 2 years, creating success and sustainability in your business, because you know how to get these clients a result. And so you're not out there constantly chasing clients, because those clients are staying and those clients are referring people to you. And it actually results in more balance with less front end work of you chasing and trying to hunt down clients constantly, but you're actually mastering being a coach, and getting those clients amazing transformations are one of the biggest things that are starting to bring more clients into your coaching programs. So as I mentioned, with Macro Mentorship, we have both macro-based nutrition modules, 3 large ones, which all have 8 lessons in them apiece. And then we have 3 large business modules. So you're going to learn anything from calculating macros for beginners, how to do transitions to different types of carb cycles, how to create sustainable fat loss cycles, maintenance, how to identify metabolic adaptations and what to do, insulin resistance, PCOS, adrenal fatigue, perimenopause. And on the business side, learning how to do things like client applications, discovery calls, onboarding, the check-in process, how to build your own client management systems with pricing, and billing, and then product suite structures built in. Also, with these coaching programs, creating them, how to create memberships, challenges, DIY courses, instructor-led group coaching programs, or the also popular one-on-one coaching programs. We also have business scaling and management lessons that cover things like client retention, client referrals, continuity programs for your business, and then how to effectively scale your business so that you can avoid plateaus in growth and you can actually spend more time serving your clients and less time on the front end trying to get more clients in your business. This next round of macro mentorship starts on October 23rd. We're going to roll all the way through the holiday. So if you're someone that has said there's 3 months left of the year and I have not created my business, we have had coaches create a business and get clients in 2 weeks' time. This is a program that maps out everything for you from start to finish. And so if your goal is to build your business by the end of 2023 and then be running part-time or full-time by 2024, this is your last chance of the year. Make sure you enroll quickly because we are known to sell out. And like I said, our last cohort in June was actually the cohort that was the largest and had the biggest registration on the initial days. Definitely reach out to me, you guys, at Eve Guzman Official if you have more questions at Macro Mentorship. But I want to leave you guys with just one last thing. Like I said, Macro Mentorship is probably the cert that you didn't need, and it does provide you with confidence. And I cannot say this enough, you guys, but confidence is priceless. We are the coaching education company that will help you learn how to show up, find your people, and become an expert at what you do. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Make sure you guys download, subscribe, check out some of the previous podcasts. And I hope to see you guys inside of Macro Mentorship, October 2023.
Thanks for listening to our podcast today. Make sure you like, share, and tag us on Instagram. Also, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future episodes. In the meantime, be healthy and get wealthy.